Today we will be showing you how to replace a tape cartridge magazine in a Dell PV124T tape library. This replacement will not require downtime. This will cover the procedure for both LTO and DLT style tape magazines for both left and right hand sides. The first thing that you will need to do is identify what style magazine you need. This will be either LTO or DLT style. If you have an LTO type tape drive in your library, then you will need an LTO style magazine. If you have anything other than an LTO style tape drive, you will need a DLT style magazine. The magazines for this library are also ambidextrous. This means that the same magazine will work in both the left or right hand side of the library. The only thing that needs to be swapped around is the fascia of the magazine. We will cover this later on in the video. The difference between the DLT and LTO magazines is that the LTO magazines have a small white spacer on each tape slot. If you are unsure what magazine you have, please take a look at the image shown on screen and it will show you where the white spacers are located so you can tell the difference. If you need to order an LTO style magazine from the Rocket Platform website, please use part number HC835. If you need to order a DLT style magazine, please use part number HC956. You will now need to remove the faulty magazine and remove all tapes from it. This library comes in both single and dual magazine configurations. We will be showing you how to remove the left side magazine. If this is a dual magazine configured machine, you will be able to use the same procedure for the right side magazine as well. Use the front panel to perform an eject command of the faulty magazine side. If the command is successful, the magazine will pop out slightly and you will be able to pull it all the way out. If the command is not successful, you will need to manually unlock the magazine. This process is done by using a small magazine release tool. You may have one of these tools from when you originally purchased your library from the OEM. If you do not have one of these tools, you will need a small thin piece of plastic roughly the size of a credit card to perform this procedure. Please note, we highly advise against using an actual credit card for this procedure. Once you have your magazine release tool or equivalent piece of plastic ready, you will need to slide the tool between the magazine and the operator panel. When you push it in far enough, it will trip the lock for the magazine, releasing it, and you can remove the magazine from the library. There are some cases where the robotics assembly of the library is in a position where getting the magazine release tool between the magazine and operator panel is not possible. If this is the case with your library, please open a ticket through the Rocket Plus customer portal and we will be happy to assist you. Now that you have your magazine out of the library, please remove all tapes from it. You will need to use the white gear on the side of the magazine to rotate the slots and ensure that all the tapes are out before setting the magazine to the side. Now you will need to move the front fascia from your faulty magazine over to the replacement. Or if you are installing a magazine on the right side in place of a filler to upgrade your library to 16 slots, you will need to move the fascia from the filler to the magazine. To do this, locate the two Phillips screws that hold the fascia onto the magazine or filler. There will be two on one side only. Carefully remove these and then the fascia will be loose and can be removed from the magazine or filler. Now you will need to ensure that you have the replacement magazine oriented properly before installing the fascia on it. The first thing you need to take note of is that there is an embossed word "top" on the side of the magazine where the tapes are inserted. This must always remain facing upwards. Then you need to make sure that the tape slots are facing towards the inside of the library, and then install the fascia by using the two screws that you removed from the faulty magazine. Once the fascia is installed, install all tapes into the magazine and then insert the magazine into the library. The library will now inventory it. Once the display on the front of the library operator panel shows idle, the library is now ready. Please note, if you installed a right side magazine in place of a filler, you will need to go into the configuration menu in the front panel and select both for magazines instead of left only. This will require the library to be rebooted and downtime should be scheduled before doing this. Additionally, you will need to restart your backup software services so that it will detect the additional 8 slots that have been added. Any questions about backup software should be directed to your software support or manufacturer. If you are having any issues with the replacement magazine, please open a ticket through the Rocket Plus customer portal. Thanks for watching. This has been another video by the Top 10 USA Video Production Team. We look forward to sharing more content with you going forward, so please check out our YouTube channel and please subscribe so that you get notified whenever we release a new piece of content.